I look so sleepy.
We are live.
Hi, everyone.
Live. Hello. Please announce yourself so we know that anybody is here.
Yes. Otherwise, we're going to chat with each other and
I know,
talk
right?
live. Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
cold until I started talking. Okay. Hi,
That's
you
me after
guys. Please
coffee.
drop a hello in the chat so we can
Hmm.
shout you guys out and say welcome to our official very first live that we tried to do last week, but it did not work in our favor. Um,
Technology.
I know, right? I know. So let's introduce ourselves. I am Tracie Collins, and I am a business strategist and coach. I also work with women in the wellness space. I help women to cultivate their businesses and brands to grow, be scalable, and monetized. Um, I am a public speaker, and I also am an author, and I am co-owner of Black Blossom with Michelle.
Yes. Welcome. Hi, I'm Michelle Wedderburn. I am the founder of Casa Elm, located in San Miguel. It's a boutique guest house. We basically help everyone that's interested in either moving, relocating, visiting San Miguel de Allende, which is in central Mexico. We help you have the softest possible landing and all the experiences, and also helping you integrate into the community. I have lived here for over 6 years, since 2018, with my little, and it's just been an amazing experience and journey, and to be a part of so many other people's journeys who are actually living here now. So that's who I am, and welcome. I'm super excited to be a co-owner and co-host of Black Blossom as well. So there's so many good things to come, and I'm just really thrilled to share this experience with Tracie.
Yay. Okay, so
Yeah.
we have 7 people on. Like we're excited about just having anybody join us because we didn't, we were
Day
hoping that
one.
got the notification. So please let us like say hello. Hey Troy.
Hi, that's actually Helen.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
Helen. How are you? I know that name.
Okay. So please drop a hello so we can definitely recognize you. So let's talk about how Black Blossom came to be.
Yes. Okay.
I'll
Do
let
you
you
want
say
me to go? Okay.
you can start.
Okay. So, first, I just want to say I absolutely love traveling. I know people say that often. I feel like I have been traveling really internationally, not feel like I've been traveling internationally since 1998. I am somewhat dating myself, but um, in saying all of that, it's been really amazing to experience the growth of travel and what it provides. And now that I live in Mexico, I want to be a part of just like that light, that beacon of light that continues to show people that Mexico is amazing, traveling in groups can be amazing. And so a few months ago, I was expressing to Tracie that I've had this idea of bringing women together and really exploring parts of Mexico that are a little bit off the beaten trail. And so we started talking. She immediately jumped in and says, "Oh, I'd love to co host with you." And I was just so thrilled and super excited because this is something that I've tried to kind of get off the ground. Just so many things happening going on. So I'm very excited to share this experience with you, and anything else you want to add to that. And Tracie is actually the mastermind. I'm going to say mastermind behind the name because she threw a whole bunch of names, and then this was the one that we absolutely loved. So in terms of what she does, business strategist and all the things, Tracie is the one. Yeah. So if you need help, please like jump in and contact her because she's gonna get you right.
You. So for me, part of me, it was coming from a place of wellness for women my entire adult career and having you guys hear me say all the time I sold my company, but I really wanted to focus on the other end of the spectrum, which added light and love and wellness and rest retreats specifically for Black women. And so Michelle had her bright idea of the travel excursions, and I was like, But simultaneously, I had my idea of the wellness retreats. And so we collectively put our heads together and we have formulated Black Blossom. And as you guys, or some of you guys may know, we are kicking it off with the wellness retreat for Black women that's happening in Oaxaca next year. And we are really, really excited about it. We have some of our attendees already in the house. Hey, I am. Hey, April, for being here. Thank you so much.
Yes.
We are really excited about it. And not only are we excited about just the retreat, but there is like a whole itinerary for 2025 that
Mhm.
we are putting together. I just haven't added it to the calendar, but trust me when I tell you, it is an itinerary of 3 excursions and one
Mhm.
retreat thus
Mhm.
far. So please keep your calendar open and your mind open. And I will say this, we have created and designed these experiences for Black women who are really interested in investing into themselves when it comes to luxury travel and leisure. Also, for me, I really believe in creating talks. So, hence the word travel and talks, Black
Mhm.
Blossom Travel and Talks. And the talks are going to be with a private membership group, and it is going to be people who want to, or Black women who want to have and be in community with other like-minded Black women. Maybe you can't make the excursions, but you can be a part of the travel and talks, and we will have certain topics in the private community that we will discuss every month. So every month we have 12 people in the house. Oh my God, I am so excited about this.
Same. Same.
This is
Same.
we are so but with the talks aspect, so we will be highlighting and talking about things that Black women deal with in particular, what we're going through right now, what we can do in the future to add to our wellness and our rest levels and our luxury experiences and leisure experiences in life. So this Black Blossom business of ours is really cultivated and centered how Michelle and I see ourselves moving in our individual businesses and also
Mhm.
want to bring the experiences to you guys as well. Yeah.
Yes. I'm super excited. I just want to say hello to all of you. Helen, Francis, Tanya, Helen again, Iona, April, and anyone else who is lurking in the background. Feel free to say hello.
Please say hello.
Yes, yes, I'm very excited. I have had the pleasure of hosting, I believe, everyone on this list. And Casa Elm has been a space that really represents wellness and decompressing from all the stresses. So for me, being able to be a part of that continued journey and anything that Tracie and I are doing together where you ladies want to be a part of that. To me, it's just really a blessing. I'm super grateful for it. And of course, I love spending time with all of y'all, right? We have a lot of fun. We work hard, but we also play hard. So I'm very much looking forward to this wellness retreat and just having this journey in 2025 with Tracie and anyone else who shows up for our group travels and talks. Yeah.
Right. So let's talk about what we plan for the retreat. So
Yes.
people can. So I'm going to drop the link for people who are unaware that it's happening. We still have 4 spaces available.
Mhm.
It is, and let me say this too. When me and Michelle were thinking about like the ideal number of people for our travel excursions, it wasn't something like we want as many people to come that can pay. We really was like, no, let's kind of tailor this and center it and kind of hone it into our maximum was like 10 people. And I
Mhm.
it's very, very intimate, the experiences that we are cultivating and curating for you guys. So let's talk about day one of the retreat. So for people want to take an opportunity to look at the Black Blossom link, it's right there. I just added it.
Awesome.
Day one of the retreat. Well, why first of all, let's talk about why Oaxaca.
Okay.
Why?
For me, Oaxaca's special. I just I have a lot of history with Oaxaca. We won't get into deep history, but it's just a beautiful place that is definitely less touched in terms of development, spaces on the beach. You're not crowded with resorts and things like this. It is very preserved. It's natural, and the space that we're going to is also very close to me and my history with Mexico. It is a space that I actually helped design. It's been in business for a long time. I want to say at least 10 to 15 years. They have a lot of accolades. You can check them out online and see what that's all about. But the space for me has always been very healing. I love going to that part of Mexico and just really unwinding. I've always had the opportunity to just unwind and to just kick back, lay in a hammock. For me, drink margaritas and some white wine in a sexy glass, get massages, listen to the ocean. It's just a very natural setting. So when Tracy and I started to have conversations about what we wanted this to do, I feel like it's a space that really brings people together in a healing way. The food is phenomenal. The company, in terms of the people working for that particular resort, really puts so much love into the experience. It's a smaller establishment where you really do get to know the staff. You're going to have a one-on-one. They're going to know your name. They cook. Everything is handmade and handpicked, really, like every day. It's fresh food. So for me, having a space where we can all gather and kind of be in a more intimate setting was to me very special. And I know that Tracy also was bringing in the wellness aspect of everything that she has experience with. And for me, it just felt like the right place for us to gather. Having the familiarity and being able to bring women there, I think will be amazing. I've done it in the past, so this is a great first start.
Yeah. And for me, when I saw the location online, it was like, oh, yeah, this is perfect. Not only does it have a pool, but it's right on the coast. So you
Mhm.
will have the beach luxury experience. We selected March really because of the weather. I know weather was, something that we talked with the owner, and and it was like, yes, this is going to be the best time of year. And then also, we are buying out the hotel. So we're
Yes.
going to be the only ones there. I don't know if people really realize that, but we are absolutely going to be the only ones there. For me, I have not been to that part of Mexico yet. And even though I've been a lot of places in the country, Oaxaca is yet to be, not only is at the top of my list, but I've yet to go there. So I will be leaving San Miguel probably about a week early, just
Mhm.
to have about 5 days or so in Oaxaca. And then Michelle and I plan to arrive about a day before everybody gets there, so we can make sure you guys have a great experience coming in.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that.
I'm super excited. I love going there. It's been 2 summers. I went there 2 summers ago, and I went with a group of ladies, and we had such a phenomenal time. And yeah, so I'm very much looking forward to it. I enjoy Oaxaca's beaches probably the most. I feel like they are the most natural. So there's so many things to experience and do. We're going to just try our best to um, incorporate a lot of relaxation and
Yeah.
chilling, but also, you'll have some options of experiences that you can have during that stay. So, if do you have any questions for us? Hey,
Yeah.
Iona, I'm so excited you're coming.
Let us know if you have any questions. So the day of, we're actually going to have a welcome experience, when
Mhm.
once everybody arrives. What we didn't want to do with the retreat was boggle you down with things to do.
Mhm.
Our assistant Brianna will be there. Brianna, is she going to be there? I don't
No,
remember.
Brianna's going to
Okay,
be working with us online to coordinate
remotely.
any questions you have, like about what airport you should book into, just anything, your excursions, you have questions, who's picking you up, and when you arrive and things like that. We have a person who's going to handle all of the questions. I mean, we're also available as well, but she's going to kind of handle the administrative aspect of the trip.
Right. And leading up to the retreat itself, we will have a like two, I think, lives for, or private lives for everybody who attends. That way we can answer any questions in advance that you may have. Everybody can have the opportunity to meet each other virtually
Yes.
before arriving. And let's talk about some of the experiences that we are planning. Oh, Tahara is coming. So I'll let you
That's
talk
right.
about that.
That's
Yeah.
right. I want to say hi to Alum. Hey, how are you? Tahara. So Tahara lives here with us in San Miguel de Allende. She is a certified yoga instructor. She is a sister. She just has an amazing spirit. We have really amazing yoga instructors here, but we decided we wanted to work with Tahara because she is also kind of up and coming in her field. And I thought that this would be an amazing experience for her to join us so that we can have the representation that we're looking for. In regard to the experiences, once we get there, she's going to have yoga in the mornings. You can get up and stretch on the beach and really take in the ocean. I mean, for me, that's super special, take in the ocean. So Tahara actually lives in San Miguel. She teaches yoga. We sometimes hire her at Casa Elm to teach groups of women that come here for yoga relaxation. We like to utilize the ladies in our community here as well. So I'm very excited to work with her. I've known her for feels like over 3 years. I've known her for over 3 years, and yeah, she's amazing. She actually worked with me at Casa Elm the first few months of my opening the doors. We kind of both needed each other in the moment before I brought Brianna in, who is the one that will be working in an administrative way virtually on the back end. So for me, working with the reoccurring kind of situations and the people that I've known, the new people that we get to know, and it just kind of having guests that I've met that are coming and rejoining just really warms my heart. It just makes me feel that we are just growing together in so many ways. So yeah, that's the heart.
And then we are going to have a pool party, a finale dinner on the beach, weather permitting. I will be facilitating a pleasure workshop, the five senses of pleasure, really helping women understand and pleasure in their life and how to seek it to create abundance. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be a full hour long, I'm sure. And then things that we are looking to further incorporate is giving you guys the option to add on massages and
Temescal.
temescal. Yes.
Mhm. And
So
possibly a boat ride where we're still exploring those options because we don't want again to overwhelm, but we also want people to have the opportunity if they want to explore while they're in this part of Mexico, that they can do that. And I just want to say if you want to stay beyond our retreat, you're welcome to do that. The hotel can host you as well.
yeah. So the
Mhm.
airport that you guys would fly into would be Watuco, right, Michelle? And it's like
Yes.
30, 45, 35 minutes away from the airport.
Right. Once you land, it's the airport code is HUX is an X-ray, and there you can you will get picked up and whisked off to the hotel. So
Let's off to the hotel.
mhm.
I'm excited. I'm just looking forward to that kind of level of connection,
Mhm.
cultivating safe space for Black women, making sure that you guys are resting. If you don't want to do anything and just stay in your room, you can totally do that. Or if you want to do everything, you can totally do that and everything in the middle. So yeah, we did have a question.
Okay.
Have you considered making this an annual event, possibly twice a year? It is something that we are planning to do annually. I know eventually I would love to host a retreat in Costa Rica. So I'm, kind of exploring locations at the moment, but that will not happen until the next time or two.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and also we're planning on having group excursions as well in 2025. So some of the places that we're considering, we're still putting them together. We really, it's a lot to kind of gather because there's so many cool things to do. I just have to say that I've traveled a lot around Mexico, and my list, Tracy saw it, it goes on forever. And so, so I'm personally looking at, well, what would be of interest? So, we are open to hearing more about what you all think you would enjoy doing. I am an adventure traveler. I love to hike and all the things, but not everyone likes to do that. So I'm very much open to, the cultural side of experiences in Mexico, things that are a little maybe more of ease in terms of group trips. And again, because we will be smaller groups, it's going to be coordinated very well and really just gives you the opportunity to safely travel throughout Mexico and not feel like, oh, I'm not sure what to do, where to go, or how to do this. But we are very much interested in going to Chiapas in 2025. If you don't know Chiapas, you really should look it up, okay? And in Chiapas, we want to see San Cristobal. We want to see some of the falls. There are a lot of cultural things to experience there. I'm not sure how far Palenque is.
Like it may be a bit of a hike.
I think you can do a 1 day trip from Chiapas, I believe. So we're still tightening that up a bit. I also have personally experienced riding the El Chepe train, which is in the northern part of Mexico. That is jaw dropping. I probably one of the most impressive places I've been to in terms of the landscape. And taking this 9 hour train ride through Copper Canyon to die for. So
That's
I
in December of 2025.
exactly,
So just
exactly.
put that is that little pin in your brain because when we drop it, it'll
Mhm.
be ready, for you guys to secure your spaces.
Absolutely. And
And
that's a
tell them
trip.
where we're going to end. We
Hmm?
haven't figured out all the details, but I think it's safe to tell them where we're going to end. Once we end the train ride.
Okay, so we're planning to end in okay, two places. Okay, yeah, we're planning to end in Mazatlan. So yeah, we're still working it out. So we're gonna kind of figure it out and then we'll put it out there because the train goes from Creel, which is in Chihuahua. It's a very small town, and it goes to Los Mochis, which is a bigger city, and or it goes from Los Mochis back to Creel. And both places are very interesting, but from Los Mochis, you can get to Mazatlan pretty quickly. And I really enjoyed doing this. I did this with my little. And so it's something that I really would love other people to experience. And experiencing it on this train, it's kind of like a luxury train. Now, they don't have like the carts like we saw in the movies where like the little rooms where you have a bed and all the things. But on the first class cabin, there's like a whole glass top rooftop. So you really get to see everything. And the executive class is also very amazing. And that's where we rode. But each of them have carts with restaurants and bars and the whole nine. It's just really a beautiful experience. So I look forward to that.
I'm looking forward to it too. So you guys
Mhm.
already know about Oaxaca. That one's already available. There's four spaces
Mhm.
still left. You guys know we've talked about the private membership community, and that's going to host the talks.
Mhm.
The talks where Black women can just come together every month, and we'll have a selected topic that we can talk about. To really support you along the way. And it also gives you the opportunity to be in community, even if you can't make the excursions themselves. And then I'm excited about Chiapas because that's where my favorite coffee comes from. And so I'm excited about Chiapas. When Michelle mentioned it, I was like, oh, that's a non-negotiable. We have to do that. Like
Yes.
that's hands down. And then I'm excited about everything.
Yeah.
The train ride. And it was Brianna's idea, who she actually brought up Mazatlan. And so to
Mhm.
be able to possibly integrate that in the close of the train ride and
Mhm.
in the Mazatlan is going to be really, really beautiful.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm very excited about it. Helen of Troy, yes, thank you for your compliment.
Mhm.
I think everyone has and brings their thing to the table, right? There are a lot of people doing their group trips for Black women, totally support all endeavors. So I feel that if you have some connections to us, that this is, what makes it even more special, the things that we're doing. I really, really want to focus on off the beaten trail kind of trips and things. Um, like I said, for me, it's to continue to shine a light on all the amazing places there are in Mexico, things to see and do. And speaking of Chiapas, I don't know if you all know this, but they actually have coffee plantation tours. Just saying. So there's so much to experience in this beautiful country. So we're really looking forward to having you be a part of that. And yes, to Costa Rica. I'm ready for that jungle
I've
retreat.
started doing my due diligence, Danica.
Mhm.
So, is that it, Danica? Just so you know, like I've already started looking at possible locations that
Mhm.
we can, repeat the wellness retreat at. Um,
Yes.
because people who know me know that Costa Rica is dear to my heart, and it's not that far from us either. So
Yes.
yeah.
And I've never been. So
Oh,
yes.
you remember? Oh, so that,
No, I've never been to Costa Rica, but I'm all
yeah,
about being in the jungle. I hope
yeah,
that's
and
where we're going.
same. Like hearing the howler monkeys and just
Mhm.
I love it. I love everything about
Yes.
it. So
Yes.
yeah, I mean
Cleansing with rainwater. Mm.
yes, all of that.
Yes.
Make sure you bring your cute bathing suits if you want to get in the water.
Yes. And also, we're going to have a closing ceremony, which will be all white.
Oh
Yeah, that's going to be kind of like our theme, so that we can really close, cleanse, and just have like that experience. We're going to have fun, but we're also going to focus on healing and just having a lot of quiet time and things like this. So, very
yeah,
excited.
yeah. I think that's it unless anybody has any questions. So as you see, I dropped the link again for the retreat, which is actually the kickoff to Black Blossom. I'm sure we will have created and had maybe a couple of talks prior to
Mhm.
March. I'm in the process of getting ready to launch our membership community, so stay tuned for that. Please be active in the Facebook group because we just want an active community. And
Yeah.
then also, we want to hear from you, and we want to be in community online with you there as well.
Absolutely. And we also have this as our channel. So we will
Please subscribe.
really,
Oh, I
yes,
think
subscribe, hit the like button.
because I had to subscribe in order to comment.
Oh, okay.
But
Right.
please
Okay. That's
subscribe.
perfect. Subscribe, but also share with other women that you feel really fit. And we're not looking for the masses. We're just looking for those that are really interested in what we're doing and the types of offers that we will have starting next year. So I'm very excited. Next year is around the corner. It's already July 24th. I just like, yeah. Right, it's around the corner. So if you're interested in joining, go check out the link and see what's still available. I think it comes with a payment options, correct?
Mhm,
Like, is it monthly? It
mhm.
automatically sets it up. Yeah, automatically sets up a monthly payment. And anything you have questions about, you can reach out to us. And maybe on the next one, we'll bring,
Brianna,
uh, yeah,
Tahara.
Tahara on so you
Yeah,
can get to meet them as well.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, have a great Wednesday.
Yes.
And thank you so much for joining us here, and welcome to Black Blossom.
Welcome. Thank you.
Bye, you guys.
Ciao.